Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming. We're back here in Prison Architect. It is day 43 at about 8:30, and where I'd left off last, I was planning to, well, I'd already expanded this, and I was planning or preparing to lay out some cell blocks here. As you can see, I've done some work off camera, just getting these up and running. And I didn't really want to do it on camera because I'd be distracted by a number of different things. I was spending a bit of time in the deployment just making sure this remained as staff only, because of course when you add these cell blocks, what ends up happening is, of course, I won't say F's up. Well, yeah, no, I will say it does. It F's up your security designation, turning this to shared, which means, of course, the guards will let prisoners out there. It means that, of course, the prisoners will pick up contraband, and that's not what you want to do. So I really didn't want to have the distraction of trying to make sure everything was properly designated. And, yeah, the mess that this was trying to... Since the canteen, this was overlapping part of the cell block, I added in the foundations, and then getting rid of the walls and dismantling objects, and it's just a whole lot of hassle. Really, something I really didn't want to do on camera. For those who might have wanted to see me do all that on camera, sorry, it is what it is. Anyway, I did decide to double the size of my canteen so I can have up to 168 prisoners over here in the SuperMax, and I've also decided to expand. I think I've doubled the size of the kitchen. Of course, I'll be able to move things around and make this a little bit bigger. Have a bit more cookers in here. Although, you know, one thing I might want to check. This is... they're about halfway. I have a feeling, yeah, most likely I'm going to need to have... Yep, I'm going to probably need another power block. This is going to be annoying. One thing I can probably do, power switch right around here, possibly. Disconnect it from there. I can physically disconnect this cable, have it go around, possibly. That's another thing I might as well get on with. In through here. And yeah, I might as well connect it. I'll just have it go to there for now, for reasons. And yeah, so far I have not removed this center fence. That's just because I want to make sure that these cell blocks get up and running, so that no prisoners have a chance to come out here and grab contraband, or potentially that yeah, contraband doesn't get thrown in. Even though we do have this fence here, if this was open to the prisoners, they would easily go out there without any problems. Anyway, yeah. One thing I found, if you want to get prisoners out of their cells, is you can simply destroy or dismantle anything that is in a room, and it will allow you to dismantle the room itself. But for now, yeah, we're just going to let our workmen tick on with this. They are currently in eat time. Alright, I'm going to expand this canteen now. I had some problems. I tried to designate part of this as a canteen. Then I got all my cell blocks messed up once again. None of the cell blocks were going to the proper canteen, and then the kitchen stopped functioning. That stuff I didn't want to have to deal with on camera as well. Yeah. Alright, rooms, canteen. Alright, so is this going to complain about anything in logistics, food distribution? Oh, look at that! I expanded the canteen. All of a sudden, the canteen is not supplying food. Look at that. How did I know that was going to happen? Oh, and then this is annoying. Yep. How about that? Yep, you change the canteen, expand it, and you have to go back into food distribution and make sure everything's reconnected. Oh, bother! Nope, nope, not that. And there. All right, about that. There are no kitchens capable of sending. No, there are now. Yeah. And we got an overdose. You deal with the prisoner. So far, having let time tick a bit, I have not gotten any of those prisoners that I released back into the general population to actually have gotten shanked or anything, so I'm guessing they are going to be safe and I'm not going to have to worry about them. So what I'm obviously going to want to think about doing now that is getting very close to, if not sleep time, is of course intake. I have 82 minimum security prisoners, 82 normal security prisoners. We're going to crank that up 5 each. 5. And we're going to mess that up later. 4 maximum security. So we're going to bring in a total of 14. And we want 5, 5, and 4. Is that right? Is that right? Yes, it's right, I think. Yep. We have 10 protective custody. I'm down to 59 SuperMax capacity. Alright, that's all good. And in the previous intake of the 5 prisoners, I did get 1 gang member. So there's 1 more gang member been added. And so far, I've have 14 blue gang members, got 12 green gang members, and of course the reds are lagging behind. Yeah, 2 of the blues are in protective custody. Other than that, actually, are all these cells occupied? If we go to room quality, we have here, we got 1 here that's not occupied. We got 1 here, and 1 here, and 1 there. So yeah, that would be the 4 that are not. What I may want to do, you are being sent down to, and yeah, this is the annoying part about this. That cell there, I think. Alright, so it's that cell there. You are getting shifted there. I should be able to de-zone this. Yep. You are getting sent to here. Was that correct? Yep. And you, not prisoner uniform, you are going to be there so that I can undesignate those 2 cells. And I've started dismantling everything in here, and I might as well continue dismantling. Get rid of these not the walls, the windows, because if I were to bulldoze this entire foundation, of course the windows would get sacked. And logistics and room quality, where's that last one? Okay, it's up here. So that is in the middle, third from the bottom. And it is a quality 1 room. You know what? You are going to be shifted over here. We are going to dismantle that room. Objects, dismantle objects. Gareth Malone. Oh, some poison has been found. Another thing I can do, given that I do have these solitary blocks here, and I no longer need this, although, yeah, it is only a 1x3 cell. I'll probably leave it as is. Other than that, what else we got here? I'm up to $5,000. They are still working on these. I want to make sure that these foundations do get completed before I bring down this wall and open this up to gang activity. I see here that we still have this as staff only. That's good. SuperMax, obviously. Oh, nope. That's going to be staff only. Materials, concrete wall. Although, with the increase in the size, I'm obviously going to want to have 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put a staff door here. And I'm going to want to dismantle that and that. So I can put in, yeah, let's dismantle those. And I really didn't want to dismantle all the phones. Alright, so I'm going to have 2 here, 1 there, 2 there. I'll put the last serving table right about here. Might as well put it in right now. Go back to food distribution. Everything is looking fine. How about over here? Did we have anything mess up? No, I will specify that just to make sure. Other than that, that looks fine. Yep. Alright, about that. What I might want to do holding cell, and yeah, we got 30 beds in. Might as well put in the beds. Alright, so beds and toilets have been placed in these. These are currently holding cells, although once I start dismantling all this completely, I am going to need the extra capacity. So far, though, we have 55 SuperMax capacity. Although, yeah, we're still going to need, wait a minute. We got 171? 171 maximum security. Whoa, wait a minute. Did I gain one maximum security? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's drop it down to 3 SuperMax, or yeah, 3 maximum security. Alright, let's let time tick, and one thing I might want to do, and I'll probably do it off camera, is put down the lights because of, well, reasons. And wow. one thing, of course, about these SuperMax is that I cannot increase the number of prisoners that I have unless I, of course, upgrade some of these prisoners to SuperMax. At the moment, my criteria have been either gang members or the really nasty ones, so I'd rather keep them limited to that, but that, of course, limits how many can actually fit in the SuperMax facility. But that's fine. That is fine. We are going to have a lot of capacity for the gangs. I did a count of I think 146 total. Each of these is 9 times 14. This is another 14 here, so that's 10 times 14. Another 6 right there. Anyway, what are these waiting on? What are these waiting on? Foundations in progress. Foundations in progress. Can anyone tell me what these are waiting on? They have doors. They're not requiring entrances. And it is 3 a.m. We have raised cell capacity to 500. We're at 85%. I think we dropped. Have 5 prisoners pass the general education course, and I believe it was off camera. I ended up completing the it was Grant. It was the prison manufacturing facility. That gave me an extra $10,000, which was nice at the time. This I can grab an extra $10,000, and I'd have to deal with putting in carpentry. But it's a possibility. Something I can do if I want to. But I'm going to leave it as is. So far, we're very close to getting the education reform program for the first time in history. Yes, indeed. I really didn't expect the general education to actually ever be completed, just because it takes forever. But anyway, let's let time tick. And objects, dismantle objects. Let's start dismantling. Actually, yeah, that's the thing. You can dismantle their entire cell. You can't actually build anything in the cell, but you can actually dismantle the things that are in the cell, which is rather interesting. That is I think it's just the... let's lock this open and lock this open. Same thing with this, and that is waiting to be... Lock that open, and we got a potential tunnel. No, not likely. I doubt any prisoner will be trying to go towards the center of the prison. That's just crazy talk there. So we're just going to leave it as is. I'm not going to worry about it too much, because it's one of those things I just doubt. Let's unlock or open those. Are these foundations going to complete? I want to ensure that I have a secure boundary around. What I will do, just in the interim, is I'm going to throw down a staff door right there. We have $9,000. And what's nice about having the daily income that we do have is, of course, that we make a lot of money per day. How many staff do we got? We got 48 workmen. I think I'm going to add 2 more. We have 100 guards for about 400 prisoners. That's about fine. 9 guards, or armed guards. You know what? I'm going to add 2 more. Although I really could use that money on other things. There's another $3,600 in tasers. At least, was it, where's the program? Where is it? Taser, guard taser certification. We've have 82 in queue, 20 have finished, 18 have passed. That's going to be nice to actually have guards that actually have tasers because, well, as the population increases, we're going to need them. Anyway, we got, yeah, our usual morning fight. Same thing over here. Paul Piddock. You are attack staff. Really? Seriously, guys? Are you that angry and annoyed that you have to kick off every day? Anyway. Yep. What I can start doing. I'm just going to dismantle these doors here. And intake is coming up. Is there anything I want to do right now? Okay, so there is a staff door here, so the workmen should have no problems getting through. These are still not, well, these still need to be built. But why aren't these? Oh. Chisholm? What's going on here? James Chisholm, you've made $47 in cash. Really? Oh, seriously? That's not what I want to see. Really, guys? Yeah. Alright about that. Let's hire another cook. Seriously, guys, what is your issue? Seriously, what is your issue? Anyway. Oh. You guys. Okay, you guys are just going to, well, these two guys are gang members. Yeah, about that. And we got prisoner intake. $7,000 prisoner intake, $809 cash flow. That is nice to see. So what I'm going to do is bring in informants. Max Brazil, we need you. Ian Porter, you go away. Jerry Sandwich. There was another guy in here. Felix Lacey. Let's bring you guys in. And they're still doing this. Crossing the road. We got 73% coverage. We got Stoical, Fearless, Stoical, and Unknown. Well, we have a snitch. We're going to send you to protective custody. We got Stoical, and Skilled Fighter. He got a set of shears on him. Think of this one there. We have 100% coverage. Gang member. You are SuperMax. What kind of gang member were you? Intelligence gangs. You were a green. What was that? I had only 13 prisoners. Performance. 13 prisoners. Yep. 5 on that bus. 8 on this bus. Alright about that. And we got a potential tunnel here. Possible, but not likely. And where was it? I had a tunnel warning here, I think, around here. I searched, it's like either here or here. I searched these or these, but nothing did come up. You, Paul Piddock, are you a potential? No, you're not. No, you are not. Alright about that. Anyone else in solitary? Anyone a potential confidential informant? Not that we can see. And what? Wait a minute. Arranged 24.9 hours ago. Why? Why was it arranged to be thrown in? How? First of all, there's no way it could have been thrown in. Unless there was a breach here. No, but this wall was still here up until relatively recently when the rest of the place got secured. How could contraband get thrown in there? Assuming, of course, the 10 or 11 gap is the furthest. As far as I know, yeah, contraband, that's too far for a distance, so I doubt it is likely, although I should check if there were any other contraband planning to be thrown in. Just that one. Alright. Beyond that, we do have a fair bit of contraband. We got picks, we got needles, forks, knives, hammer, really cadwallader, forks, clubs. Oh, the low and medium security prisoners, they have a lot of the contraband, although actually a lot of these guys are carrying as well. So what I might have to do, you know, I think you guys, yep, we can deactivate you guys because we no longer need you. We should be effectively at 0%, and what I'm going to do is do a shakedown. But I will probably wait until next time because, of course, it's that time. Anyway, at this point, if we check just to make sure everything is going smoothly, we do have a fair bit of contraband floating around, so of course we are going to have to take care of it. Our workers will obviously better lock these open while I'm thinking about it. But I really want these to get built so that I can dismantle this. And of course start planning around with this area here. Let me know down in the comments if you have any suggestions or ideas on how I should lay this out. If I should have this one big massive yard or some smaller yards. Maybe some areas like this where each different gang can kind of control different areas. Stuff like that. I'm thinking multiple small areas would probably be actually better overall for the prison rather than one massive area, which if one gang controls it all. Yeah. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode of Prison Architect. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have a good day.